We are back from apple picking, and I want to show you guys the collection. I just asked my husband. He said he thinks it was 25 pounds. 25 pounds of apples. $75. So yes, we have a lot of apples. We just went for dinner with our friends, and that means I got nowhere. I got nowhere with the prep that I was gonna film for you guys today. So we're gonna pick the vlog back up again, probably tomorrow morning. We're gonna get it all done tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys. Good morning, it is 7 a.m. I just got back from the gym. I did a 6 a.m. class today, and we are jumping right in with the brisket. I got the Empire Kosher brisket from Trader Joe's, and I am popping it in the slow cooker. I was like, I almost did this before I left for the gym at 5:45 this morning because this needs like 8 hours to cook. So I'm gonna put that in right now. I'm gonna get the kids out the door for school. Okay, so I just put the brisket in the slow cooker. I just put some beef broth. I'm gonna add more spices and things later. I just don't have time right now, so we're just gonna go with this for now. Okay, I'm back. It's now about 10:15 a.m. and I have just 2 hours to get everything done. We did the dentist, I dropped the kids at school, I took the dog on a walk, and now I'm into the table. So I'm gonna set up my tripod and just zone in and get this done. So I finished with the basic setup, which is what we got here. I'll talk through the whole thing when I'm done, but I'm gonna pause and do the flowers. I like seeing what the table is looking like and then deciding on the vases. If you follow my channel for a while, you've probably seen me redo flowers many times because I don't know, it sometimes just takes putting it out on the table to figure out exactly how it should go. I never do one tall vase. That never happens for me. I usually do 2 or 3, and I kind of base it on, I'm just looking at my candlesticks, like the other things on the table, because I have to have the candlesticks, the challah, the kiddush cups, getting out my candlesticks. So yeah, just like kind of depending on how much room we have on the table. It's funny because I've been sitting at this table for so many years now, but I still each time feels different. One really different thing I'll just show you really quick is this sign. I've shared it before. I made it at one of those like painting places years ago, and I was like hung it up in the kitchen or something like that, but I just placed it down here when I was pulling things up from the basement, and I was like, wait, it looks so pretty as like a runner. So I think I'm gonna leave that and then maybe do flowers like on either side, like one here and one here. Okay, just finished the table, and it's just hitting me that I should not have gone so hard at the gym this morning. I was doing weights, and you know, they really encourage you to like do what you can with the weights, which would be fine if I was spending the rest of the day like chilling, but I'm like using my arms a lot to get the table ready, and they are so sore in a good way. Okay, so let me show you guys the table. The chargers, we'll start with the setting. The chargers, I think are from Michael's a long time ago. These, they are actually paper. They're from Sophistically. I worked with them last year. They're great. They have a bajillion different designs, like gorgeous. If you're doing any parties or hosting, check them out. So we have all the plates, the silverware, it's actually gold to match. This challah cover, my sister got me in Israel. Got a round challah. We use round challahs for the Jewish high holidays to symbolize like the earth turning around, the newness, the year revolving, all those beautiful things. There's so much symbolism on the Jewish tables in the high holidays, which is really nice. I have this sign that says Chag Sameach that my friend Allie made from her company, Sweet Berry Co. Then at the front of the table, we have our siddur and the kipot for the men and the boys. And then I've got wine. New addition this year. I've been loving flavored whiskeys recently, and this one is an American honey flavor, so I thought that would be nice for, you know, apples and honey for the new year. So we'll see if any of that gets drunk. And then we have our shofar. I have a yellow ribbon because we're always thinking of the hostages and praying for peace. We eat apples and honey in the new year, and it's also traditional to have a pomegranate. Inside the pomegranate, Jewish people like to say that there's 613 seeds to symbolize the 613 mitzvot or commandments in the Torah, so it's a very symbolic and special fruit. I've got 2 honey dishes. This one we got when we got married. This one, yeah, Ellie Vogel sent to me from her company a few years ago. I love them both. Couldn't decide, had to put both out. So that's how the table is looking. And then over here, I just have my son's card that he made, my other card, my Hebrew calendar, just a few little touches around. Oh, and these are the flowers from Trader Joe's. So that's how it looks. I really kept it simple this year. I didn't even have a cloth. I just used paper plates, no cloth, like really kept it simple. Just some flowers from Trader Joe's, fresh fruit on the table, wine glasses. Yes, I got the glasses. I always forget that. But yeah, I think it came out really beautifully. I'm really happy with it. Okay, we are back home from preschool pickup. What did you want to say to everybody? Shana Tova. This time last year, Zachy was getting ready for his big haircut, and now he's just like basically a teenager, right?
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. He's so grown up. Look at this big boy. I need to like flash back to our content last year. He was like a little thing. Anyways, all right, so we picked up this one from preschool. He had a half day. The other 2 have a few more hours. And I'm moving and grooving. Okay, the brisket is looking good. I'm not sure if you can tell. I still have not spiced it. I just put it in the beef broth, and I was like, oh, I'll spice it later, but I still have not done that. I took out the bowls for soup. My mother-in-law is bringing soup. And then I got out the tray to roast the chicken and the potatoes. So I guess I think I'm gonna set that up. I'll show you. I'll get everything ready, but I'm not actually gonna put it in the oven because there's no need to heat it and then cool it down and then reheat it. But I'll just have it all ready to go. This little one, maybe we'll like watch a movie. I was gonna offer him to help, but I'm not sure I have time for that today. So we'll see. All right, let me get going with the chicken. Okay, let's do a 4 p.m. check-in. I now have all the little boys home. We got one over there, 2 over there. They're just watching TV. And I'm doing a last little cleaning blitz. I put out the apples. I still have 2 more bags of apples to put somewhere, but I put these apples in a bowl. And in terms of cooking, I've got the quinoa. I'm just waiting for it to boil, which it looks like it's just about to do. And then I'm gonna the dog. Let it simmer for 15 minutes, and then I'm putting in Reedy, stop. Dried cherries, and these are the best ever. The rosemary rosemary Marcona almonds from Trader Joe's are so good. Okay, and here's what's going on in the oven. I've got chicken and potatoes roasting, and at the end I'm gonna put in some chicken sausage with them. Chicken, potatoes, chicken sausage, and then the brisket I sliced up. Oh, it's so good. And yes, I had a little bit of a snack. I just need to like finish cleaning. I just need to sweep the floor, wipe the countertop, do that last little bit, and then I'm gonna get changed. So I have like 5 minutes to do the quick clean, finish the quinoa, and then I'll go get changed, figure out what to do with all these apples. Actually, I'm gonna give them away. That's what I need to do. Anytime I see anybody, you're getting apples. Anyways, okay, so that's the last minute things to do. And next time you see me, hopefully I'll be all dressed and ready. Shana Tova, it's time for dinner.
Shana Tova.
We want to wish you a very, very happy new year. Thanks for all the support on my channel this year and through everything. We're all cleaned up, ready to go. I just took the quinoa out and put it in the bowl, added some salt. Was it good?
It was.
And Andrew said the brisket was good. I tasted the brisket, so I wasn't worried about that. He approved the quinoa. The chicken is still gonna need to cook a little bit, but we still have soup and challah and all that. Here's the table. Here's my dress. That's everything. I'll show you the final food and everything before we eat, if I remember. Hopefully I will remember to do that. Oh, I have to cut the apple. I gotta cut the apple. and actually put the honey out. And that's it. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
Just take it and put it on that spreader. Watch your hand.